Alright, TvZ. Excellent. I think I've played this guy before, I recognize the name, but I don't remember the style of play. I think he's reasonably good though. Okay, so this is only the second Zerg game we've had, so hopefully I can show kind of my standard build. It's basically borrowed from Hero Marine and
not enough minerals.
And a lot of high class Terran players. So basically it's going to be 3cc into Hellion Banshee.
Not enough minerals.
Obviously you have to adapt your build to what they're doing. That's kind of the plan at this stage. And Hellions and Banshees complement each other well because Hellions are very good against Zerglings, but they're terrible against roaches. Right? So you want to have the Banshees complementing them. So if it is a roach push, they're useful offensively, but they're also useful defensively as well. Potentially, unless it's a very early roach push. So we're going to scout with this SCV and to see if it's pull first or hatch first. And the reason you use that SCV is that you strike a balance between getting the information early enough and not delaying your expansion too long. Because if you send out a SCV earlier, then it's not mining all this time, right? Which means it's going to slow down your second base. And usually you'll get the information early enough, and then what you do is you go into one Reaper, and if it's hatched first, you send it across the map. If it's pull first, maybe you keep it at home. But with half decent micro, a Reaper can handle off creep, can handle Zerglings.
You're the boss.
Potentially a lot of Zerglings.
Not enough minerals.
Before they have speed, and they're not going to have speed for a little while.
What's going on?
Typically.
Not
so
enough minerals.
You can have it out on the map.
Roger.
Command center upgrade complete.
And after Reaper,
Not enough
you go into
minerals.
one Marine. Okay, so that's hatchery first. So we're fine. Then you build one Marine into reactor. The Marine is to deny the Overlord, and it's also because you don't want to delay your factory by taking it. So, you have to delay your factory. And we're not going to take a second gas.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Okay, and the point of this is to maybe get a drone, to make sure that he's... and to make sure that he's building Zerglings.
Got something for me to
See, if he sees that you can micro, he will probably send them back.
I'm going.
Because they're just dead otherwise. But it looked like he might have sent them around, so I'm going to bring it back. I got one drone. And you also want to...
What? You want something?
You want to scout the third base as well. Okay, so I'm much too late here on my third base. Actually, not too late actually.
SCV ready.
So we're going to go into Hellions. Why Hellions, not Marines? There's a simple reason for that. It's that Marines just aren't very good against Zerglings until the end of the game.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Hellions are just much better, and
Not enough
so you get
minerals.
more bang for your buck.
Not enough minerals. Command center
SCV ready.
In terms of early game production, and you need it.
Big job, huh?
add-on complete.
Okay.
SCV ready.
So that's for the starport.
Ready to raise some hell. Go ahead. SCV ready.
And we're going to go into cloak, and we're going to go into
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Try to hide the Banshees if you can.
Insufficient Vespene gas. Insufficient Vespene
A little bit slow on the gas here.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
Come on, give me the gas.
Add-on complete.
Ready to raise
Oh,
some
actually, I'm
hell.
going to get supply blocks. That was bad. Although my third CC should be finished very soon. Okay, just in time. Nice.
SCV
Then we're
ready.
going to start stim.
Insufficient Vespene gas.
You need to be producing all the time.
SCV ready.
And we want a second racks. You actually want to go into 3 racks. Okay, here we go.
SCV ready.
Base
Okay, this is why-
under attack.
Okay, I'm not going to have enough actually, which is the problem.
Command.
Ready to raise some hell.
Okay, it's got to protect the Hellion. Ah,
Rubber. Bad news.
I got my ears.
Are you ready for this?
Okay, this is actually not that bad.
Ready to raise some
Okay,
hell.
this is why we build Hellions, and this is why we build Banshees. Okay.
Research complete.
If I only had Marines, I would be dead.
Bad news. SCV
But remember,
ready.
I've gone 3 CC, so I can handle
Not enough minerals.
And remember, he's not
Not
building
enough
drones.
minerals.
If he's building all of those, so
SCV
actually let's
ready.
send actually I might wait for one more.
Go,
okay.
go. SCV
Not enough minerals.
ready to raise some hell.
Where's my second? Yeah, it's coming. Now he has seen.
Daylight's burning.
Actually, so I'm gonna go these 3. Keep 1 defensively. He's gonna be building spores because he will have seen. He will have seen the
SCV
second.
ready.
Engine
Okay, so
screaming.
now I switch these over. Go into tanks, medevacs, and so forth. Then you can
SCV ready.
add some
Not
engineering
enough
base.
minerals.
You should have 3
SCV
barracks before
ready.
you add engineering base, typically.
Add-on
Okay,
complete.
and then
Research.
these. Okay, he's seen it, but
SCV
we're gonna see it
ready.
anyway. I'm actually gonna do it here. So
SCV ready.
maybe we'll get some
Not
damage.
enough
Why are these
minerals.
not hotkeyed? I've got stem into combat shield.
SCV ready.
Not enough minerals.
Okay, no base here.
I'm going.
What the hell?
Are you better be good?
Okay, so well, very late, right?
I'm waiting on you.
And actually, I'm gonna try and dart around here.
SCV ready.
I might even be able to get a cancel on this base. Or should I go for drones? Let's go for drones.
Mineral field.
Especially with
Armed and ready.
Engaging.
Add-on complete.
Weapons hot.
Oh, he's got 2. Can I stay?
Talk to me, boss.
Now, why don't I try and dart into the main here?
I'm in a heap of trouble.
I might be able to get some
Right
damage
on.
done.
Eat
Oh, he's
me
going
hard.
Hydra. Okay.
Absolutely. That
Okay, we're getting some okay damage. Okay, this is good. We got information as well. So we need to produce tanks now. So I'm gonna get another factory.
Big job.
He's gonna go into workers too, which is gonna be really hard
Mineral
to counter.
field depleted.
Ready for that? SCV ready.
But
Research.
notice that his 3rd base was very late.
Let's have a blast. In the rear.
Okay, we need
Go
2
ahead.
more racks.
Huh?
Not enough.
SCV ready.
How we're on supply, we're gonna get the supply block very soon.
Not enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
What?
Mineral field depleted. Additional supply.
Liberators will be good too.
Ready. Roll it.
So we're well in this game.
Not enough minerals.
Are we winning? I don't know.
Go, go,
Just
go.
might just win slightly.
SCV ready. SCV ready. Gangway. Coming. SCV ready.
I don't know. I think we're ahead economically though,
Upgrade complete.
because of his late 3rd.
SCV ready.
Okay. He's got overall speed.
Go, go, go. SCV ready.
Add-on.
SCV ready. This better.
Liberation is at hand.
We want to start up a Okay, why don't I go?
Standing by.
I might send the Liberator out.
Additional supply depots required.
SCV ready.
And we need to start a 4th base.
Add-on.
You want a piece of me, boy?
And I might even add a core at this stage.
Not enough minerals.
Why have I not got more
Not
tanks?
enough minerals.
Fueled up, ready to go.
You should oversaturate this base, not the base at the front, so I'm making a mistake.
SCV ready.
Add-on
Sensor
complete.
tower would be nice.
SCV ready.
Perfect.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, I shouldn't have sieged it. I'm just gonna lose it unnecessarily.
Hear me.
Not enough.
Okay,
Upgrade.
pretty dumb.
SCV ready.
Why don't we go for a drop as well?
Lay it on me. Bad news. Go ahead. Gangway, coming through.
Once he gets the lurkers, I'm in trouble. Okay, I need a Viking as well.
Yep.
Should you liberate range? No, I'll get fusion core.
Additional
It's
supply.
easy
Not
to
enough
forget.
minerals. Not enough.
Okay, we're way oversaturated. I haven't saturated this gas.
You scared me.
So I'm much too late. I probably should have saved the boost.
Ready for dust off. Inbound.
SCV ready.
Okay, I'm just gonna drop here.
SCV ready. It's about
Reporting for action.
armed and ready.
Where's the original?
By the number. And more. This better be good.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Ready, Hunter.
I just got bailings. Okay, they're dead.
Reporting for action.
Okay, I'm gonna go. Okay, I've got this now. I'm much too late.
What's going on? By the number.
Mineral field depleted.
Okay, let's send this
We have you
guy.
on screen.
SCV ready. Oh, it's on. I'll give it back.
Where's my other armory?
Who wants? That's an
It's going to starport upgrades. I'm gonna switch
All
to.
hands to battle stations.
Okay, no, that's bad. But sometimes you just got to take a bit of a chance. Sometimes you're gonna get damaged.
It's about to get heavy.
Okay, I need more.
Upgrade.
Two more
complete.
bases. One here, back up. One
Research
here.
complete.
Reallocate the
Bad
SCVs.
news. What's going on?
Okay, his
gonna give me
forces.
orders?
What's he got?
SCV ready. Of course. Speak up. Got no faith. Kaboom, baby. Who called in the fleet?
Okay, I'm gonna send out another drop.
Command center upgrade complete. Insufficient Vespine gas.
Huh?
How many workers have I got? I got 76. I've got enough workers. Don't need
In the
to
rear. Gangway. Coming through.
I'm
Bad
gonna
news.
build this here. This is risky. It's probably gonna get cancelled.
Life flight's here.
Armed and ready. You can
Add.
Let's go take the sensor towers.
Why not?
Okay, let's kill the guy.
What's up? This better be good. Ready to go.
Oh, I got away. Damn it.
Gangway. Coming through.
Additional supply depots.
I can't build here. Go ahead.
Reporting for action.
Mineral field depleted.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Okay, this is really nice.
Mineral field.
What's up?
Okay, in this case, I'm gonna pick up.
Armed and ready.
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Upgrade
keep it
complete.
there.
Unacceptable command. We are at
Kaboom, baby. Sure. Bring it.
unacceptable command. We
So
are at
I do
maximum supply.
if you want to
Unacceptable.
F5 F2 everything, which I've done,
Upgrade complete.
and then take this one out using the alt
Upgrade
key to report it.
unacceptable command. We are at maximum supply.
So 5.
Ready to go. SCV ready. Sure.
Somebody, get me out of this mess.
Alright, I think I'm winning.
Mineral field depleted.
Oh, I lost my medevac somehow.
We could use some help here.
Command center.
Okay, he's going for a counterattack. So let's just ignore that. Okay, we're not gonna ignore it.
Mineral field.
What's he
depleted.
doing?
Command center up.
Ouch. Okay,
World of hurt.
I'm just gonna drop that back.
Mineral field depleted.
Armed and ready.
So the problem with it's actually hard for Zerg, but the problem with corruptors is that they're not very good against like anything that's
Mineral
not battle
field
cruisers.
depleted.
You gonna give me orders?
So yeah,
Mineral
this
field
game.
depleted.
Believe it. Got a whole lot of love.
Medevacs.
Waiting on you. Keep your shit up.
Yeah. Just, you know, like, one of the things with Zergs I've noticed at this kind of level is that they sometimes overreact to battle cruisers, and like I don't blame them, because if the Terran builds a lot of, I actually think the battle cruisers are a bit overpowered. If the Terran goes for a lot of battle cruisers, you know, they're going to have corruptors. But sometimes, you know, like I only had, like, how many battle cruisers have I got, right? I think I've got one, maybe two. You know, I've actually got three. Okay, to be fair, I've got three. So maybe he didn't overproduce them, but you don't want to overreact. I think if just building more Hydras, but this was a very solid win. And first, let's look at the graphs, and then let's look at the replay. He was just, the thing is, the Zerg can only hit you with wave after wave after wave if they've got the economy behind it to do so. Okay, so yeah, he was rated quite a bit less. So yeah, I mean, unfortunately, he move commanded what seemingly was like a move command into I don't know if it was a miss rally or he was looking away. I don't know. But you can see that we succeeded in controlling the Zerg economy. We were actually matching or ahead of economy the whole game, and because Terran usually trades better than Zerg, this is actually a very significant advantage. And I was ahead of in upgrades as well, and ahead of workers. So, but I think the thing is he took a very late third. So let's have a look at what happened. The late third really slowed him down a lot. So let's have a look. And that was the thing, that Ling flood, right? That Ling flood looks like it's aggressive. It's killing some workers. It is aggressive. It looks like it's damaging and killing workers. But you got to remember that it comes at the cost of not building drones and not building a third base, right? So I did get a drone there. But yeah, you see, he sent the Lings back. If you show that you can micro a little bit, it's actually risky for the Zerg to run them out on the map, because you can just hunt them down and kill them, right? Until there's speed. It looked like 3 of them went around, so I went back to the base. But probably what I should have done is just hang around here and scout for the third base. It probably wasn't necessary, but at least until I got at least one Hellion out. So he decides to build an absolute shit ton of Lings. That's a lot of Lings, man. So, you know, I'm actually 5 workers ahead here, right? And he's 20 army supply to my 8. Now this is why we build Hellions, okay? Because if I didn't even micro them particularly well. Ideally, what you want to do is, you know, either get the repair off or just micro them better, or you know, not get surrounded. So I'm getting surrounded. I did stop them getting into my main. That's really, really important, because if some of them get into your main, then the amount of damage is going to be so much larger. But yeah, if I'd built Marines, I would have had maybe 4 or 5 Marines, and it just wouldn't be enough. Even if I had a bunker, just run past it, and then they're going to wreak all kinds of havoc, and they already did wreak all kinds of havoc. It wasn't enough ultimately, especially because I'm 3 base. So what's the size of it now? Look, it's 31 to 33, right? So he killed workers, but he was behind in workers because he was building so many Lings, and he hasn't started his third base. Okay, so really it didn't get enough done. I had my Lings at home. What he should probably have done, I don't know. I'm not a Zerg player, but if you can get an opening when the Hellions have actually moved out and then run in, you can do a lot more damage. But I was basically exactly in position, top of a ramp to deal with that. So he still hasn't started the third base, and this is a real problem. Okay, so he's upgraded to a layer. Why he's done that so early before his third, I don't know. And I should have expected that there'd be a lot of spores, because I should have actually probably just tried to deny the third base. Maybe he did it to go for overseers, because he saw that I had Banshees, perhaps.
The hive cluster is
But yeah, like that's a very, very late third.
metamorphosis complete.
So yeah, how many? I've got 2 kills.
Drones are
How many kills I didn't see. It looked like he got about 3 kills. Not enough to justify the investment, that's for sure. But there actually is an overseer here, so I wouldn't have better kill the space. So he was well prepared for the Banshees, but but not for the Hellions. So you know, so it's 48 to 41 workers now, and this actually was a lot. So yeah, it's 50 workers to 34 now. I also scout the Hydras, and I know that his third base is still not up. So yeah, it's pretty much, I wouldn't say it's already over, of course, but 50 workers to 34 is going to be pretty hard for him. Yeah. He's building, this is the other thing, like static defense, all of this stuff like comes at a high cost. It costs you drones, it costs you money, right? So it slows the Zerg down. So even with the the spores here, okay, they shut down the Banshees, but it's not cost free, right? Like I'd say this is an overinvestment in static defense. It's just much too large, and they came too late as well. So I think he would have been much better off. Yeah, he's only just getting is that a bailing nest now? Yeah, I think static defense is something, with the exception of you should get at least 1 spore per base to give you detection. But this kind of static defense is best left for when you're already maxed out. I just think mobile units are much better than stationary units, right? Like if I attack over here or if I attack over here, these all of the money invested here is totally useless. Right? Okay, so let's have a look at this drop. I think reasonably successful. We've got 2 queens, 3 queens, a spore, a bunch of workers, and a bunch of links. So that was good. And if we look at well, actually, I haven't traded well at all. Oh, interesting. Expected it to be better than that. But what I have done is it's sort of a role reversal. I'm trading like Zerg, not that efficiently, but I've I keep hitting the economy. So 74 to 51 workers now.
mineral.
And he's got a lot of queens. His army supply. Okay, yeah, this was just you're just hoping he's out of position. It's just your bottom advice. I probably should have just at least come around this side like that. That would have been better. But sometimes the Liberator harass pays off. Sometimes it's a bit of a gamble. So I should probably be looking at it from everyone's point of view. So yeah, I've got my 4th base up. It's 4 base versus 4 base.
Our forces are under attack.
He's doing a pretty good effort of scouting, like sending out changelings pretty consistently. But he dropped all the. I killed the spore here as well when he didn't rebuild it. So he's out of position for this drop. So, I lost this. This was annoying that I lost this. I should have. I think when I came in here, I must have hit F2 by mistake, and it must have come back. But the point is, you want to keep some army supply here because the threat's there. And he also needs to work on not F2ing. So it looks like this is his entire army, right? You don't have to bring back your entire army to deal with 1 medevac full of Marines. Like bring back, I don't know, 7 or 8 Hydras or something. And what this does is now if I hit over here, right, he's gonna be totally out of position. And you know, if you're up against a more skillful player than me, that's just gonna be hitting you one place after the next after the next. You're just gonna get your army's gonna be running around like idiots from base to base. And see, oh, okay, no, he got it with the corruptors. Okay, but now this is exactly what's happening. I'm hitting, and his army's all the way in his main base, right? So we can't do that. So by the time his army's arrived, he's already lost his base. And the army supply is 108 to 88. I'm hitting workers, but he's short of lava in his bases. Yeah. So how many corruptors has he got, right? He's got 12 corruptors. Yeah, I mean, like I said, I did have 3 battle cruisers, but I wasn't playing mostly into battle cruiser. So yeah, he essentially moved commands us in, and you know, let's have a look at his screen. Maybe he was busy. Yeah, he was busy microing over here. Well, I make these mistakes. Yeah. So yeah, that's game over. Good game. All right. Thanks very much.